I feel like most of the time I go get a coffee, the second I leave the front door, I get a call from you. Asking you to get me a coffee. And it makes me feel like you're waiting for me to leave so that I have to pay for it.
I don't
understand. Like, do you guys not come here together?
We come here together. That's why it's so jarring when I get a call from him going, "Can you grab me a coffee?"
This is the second time.
You had the whole car ride to say something. Whole car ride.
He knew it was going to do it. He knew he was going to do it.
I didn't. I walked in here expecting you to be
But here's the thing. The day he doesn't do it, you'll be sad.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
He's conditioning me. He knows I want it. I rely on those little phone calls, those little check-ins. Did I hurt your feelings? Did I hurt your feelings?
I just wish you got me not 2 sips of coffee.
I got you a medium.
That's
you got you the medium
You said
size.
my friend Liam needs a coffee. Let me get him the cheapest, smallest piece of shit size I can get a human being.
There were actually 2 cheaper options than what I got you. And there was one more expensive option.
Get me the more expensive shit. I'm a slut. I like to be dined with rich ornaments and diamonds and pearls and
ornate jewelry.
20-ounce coffees. I wish you, dude. You should.
They don't serve a 20-ounce there.
They do.
You gotta ask.
I get it every day.
Yeah.
You get a 20-ounce every day?
Mm-hmm. I say 20 ounces spit in it. Let's do this.
I do the 16.
I do the 20.
There's an 8, a 12, and a 16 , right?
Mm-hmm. 20. You can keep going up.
I didn't know that.
You just have to
Yeah,
ask.
that's only what they advertise.
Who are you? Who are you to come to his aid?
I'm from Dogtown Coffee.
Dan Carney, welcome on the podcast.
Whoa!
Hey.
Thank you for joining us.
Wait, have we not had you on before?
Nope.
I could have sworn we have.
I don't like how far away you feel right
I feel very far away.
now. Yeah.
We could close this in. Close the gap a
I
little
would-
bit.
I got to be honest. This background of rain is really nice.
I really enjoy this.
I'm really we have got some really good vibes, even though Liam fucked me over this morning.
Oh, fuck.
But what? But it's nice.
It feels
nice
like we're on
having
an
you
episode of Frasier.
It is nice.
You know? Just the quiet rain in the background.
Yeah.
He's playing piano. There's a dog.
here. That's awesome.
It's really sweet.
Dude, I've never seen Frasier.
It's a beautiful show.
What's it about?
It's about 2 men. Well, one man who's has a radio show. It's Frasier, and he's like a therapist, like an on-air therapist. But he's
Kind of like us.
Kind of like us.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. And his dad moves in with him, but his dad's like an ex-cop, and like just in terms of their interests, they're very different. So it makes for good television.
Did you watch the reboot?
No, couldn't do
Yeah,
it. Niles wasn't in it. Can't do it.
Wait, what? The main guy?
No, Frasier was in it, but Niles, his brother, wasn't in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually never saw the original, but I heard people love it.
Original's awesome. It's great. It's great theater.
The first time we met many years before you and I officially, before you remembered my name.
Oh, really?
You were opening for Tim Dillon in Fort Worth in the Hyena Lounge.
Yeah, the Hyenas.
Remember?
I do. You remember that show?
And I was there, and you were very funny.
Oh,
and I
thank
followed you on Twitter,
Really?
on my old Twitter.
Whoa. But we didn't meet.
Well, no. I mean, I like
You
on the
saw
way
me.
out, I shook Tim's hand. I saw you. I shook your hand. I was like,
Wow.
very funny.
That's where I know you from.
Yes.
How?
What
That's
hell?
crazy. You're that guy.
Insane.
Wow.
Yeah, but look how far we've come.
Come a long way.
Could you? How crazy! If I had come up to you and said, "In 6 years, you're going to be on my podcast," just a random guy from the audience.
I'd be like, Tim Dillon would be like, yeah, it's, these guys, they're crazy. You can't trust these guys. See, the way don't talk to fans. Just got to get it and go. Next time we come back here, we're going out the back.
That's great.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of time to work on that.
A lot of time to work. A lot of FaceTime. A lot of FaceTime.
Are you guys doing like meet and greets after every single show?
Then not as much because it was COVID times, but like
I remember shaking his hand, being fully sick. I remember, like, I'm gonna shake Tim Dillon's hand. I was so sick,
riddled with COVID.
Yeah.
No, this is before. This was 2019.
No, it was 2020.
No, when I met you,
It was 2020.
I was in school. I couldn't. It
It was 20. Then it wasn't me.
It couldn't have
Then
been-
it wasn't me.
It couldn't
Then
have
it
been
wasn't me.
2020.
Then it couldn't have been me.
That's
it was 2020. 100%. Full
No.
stop.
Are you doing a bit?
I'm not doing a bit. Swear to God.
It was 2019.
Okay.
No, you're right. It was probably 2020.
It had to have been 2020.
Yeah.
Fully agree to disagree.
Can I segue off this?
Please.
It was definitely 2020. I don't think. Yeah, probably had COVID.
Yeah, you're full COVID. Totally fine.
I'm going to take a shit. It takes 45 minutes. Shit comes back. Oh, you guys did it? Cool.
Don't wipe my hands.
Great. Thanks for having me.
I don't think I had COVID though. I'm pretty sure it was like before COVID hit. Because no one was wearing masks. And
no one was wearing masks because it was in Texas.
No, but
that's why we were performing there.
He wouldn't have.
Your hole is your story is Swiss cheese. There's so many holes.
No, the 2019 thing he challenged me on, and then I thought about it for 2 seconds. I was like, oh, he's right. It definitely wasn't 2019. But he was standing in line, shaking people's hands willingly. There's no way he did that during COVID.
He's a sick fucker.
Sicko, sick bastard. Well, now I feel like I jackknifed the whole pod with my 2019. I ruined it.
So you had COVID then?
I definitely didn't have COVID. I didn't get COVID the first time till like 2020, early 2022. Remember COVID?
That's crazy. I got COVID for the first time at a strip club, and I'm not like a strip club guy like at all. Mm-hmm. But like
you look like one. You look like the type of guy you'd see in the back there.
You love
No, that's not me. That's not me making a connection with these beautiful ladies. Having a conversation, listening to them for the first time in years. That couldn't be me. No. Would never pay my hard-earned money to hear them out. But I found myself in one, as one does in Tampa, Florida. There's really not much else to do at late at night. And I was with some friends. I had just gotten surgery. And I was like, all right, I got this surgery.
What surgery?
I had hip surgery.
Whoa.
Yeah, I tore the labrum in my left hip.
Ooh.
In 3 different places.
Surgery for that.
Got surgery.
Lap dance gone wrong.
Got
Gone horribly
too much torque.
Yeah.
I said, I want a smaller woman this time. I prefer bigger.
Yeah,
but physically, I can only handle so much.
You overexerted yourself.
I did. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go out after this like surgery because I'm like, okay, I had the surgery now. Like I can like go out and like, I've been like quarantining in Florida. I was like, I can't get sick before the surgery. So afterwards I was like, all right, I'm going to go out. I went out, got COVID at a strip club and ruined Christmas. My brother was going to surprise my mom and like come home for Christmas. And he just like couldn't do that because I got COVID at a strip club.
And where was your brother at that time? Living really far away?
He was, I don't know where this guy was. I think he was in Texas. I was
picturing like a military type story where it's like, I was going to come.
No, it was going to be like that. Like it was going to be like, turn around. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you got head at a strip club, so it's weird.
I talked to a beautiful woman at a strip club for a while. I made a connection. We still talk. And that was in 2020.
I almost ruined my sister's. She had a huge trip planned for Spain, and I was living with her at the time before I moved out here. And then I went to my buddy's ranch, and this guy was like, had like the wettest cough I've ever heard in my life, and he was like coughing into his hands and drinking. I was like, "Hey, dude, like, are you sure you don't have COVID?" And he's like, he was one of those guys that was like, COVID. Didn't have the vaccines, was literally shitting on us the whole night, like mocking us, like being a baby. And I went home with COVID, gave my sister COVID. Her friend came over that same night when I was like, hey, I think I have COVID. She was like, he doesn't believe in COVID. It's fine. They both got COVID. She missed the trip. She almost missed the trip by 1 day because you have to test like, they were super strict at the time. You had to test like positive. You had to test negative at the airport. Like 10 days from exposure or something. She was like rinsing her nose out with like all this shit. I almost ruined the whole thing. But people in Texas, they really don't believe
they didn't give a fuck.
They really did not.
Yeah, that's why there was meet and greet lines. That's where we were performing in Texas at the time. Same with Florida. They didn't really care. I'll tell you what, COVID sucks, but I'll tell you what, it's a disease that might kill you, but actually does something for you. Norovirus. You ever have norovirus?
Go on. No, I've heard. It's like a lot of diarrhea.
A lot of diarrhea.
Did you get it?
A lot of throwing up. I had it last year.
You look slim.
I'll tell you what.
I think I have it every day.
You lost all your water weight.
I lost all my weight. I looked great after this norovirus, guys. Poor man's Ozempic is what I call it. Yeah.
I heard it's brutal.
No, I literally thought I was going to die.
You know how
I literally was like, I think I'm going to call an ambulance.
How'd you get it?
I don't know. It was just going around, and then I was like supposed to meet a friend, and I walked out of my apartment, and then I shit my pants, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to be a few minutes late.
For real shit?
For real shit. Nice. Thought it was a fart.
What year?
This was 2024.
Okay.
Yeah. This is recent.
This is real recent. Yeah.
How long does it last?
Dude, it was like 3 or 4 days of just like, I couldn't even hold down air. Like I was so sick. It was crazy.
Just
Did you
dying.
eat an
Emily,
oyster?
Google this. I don't
Did
really
you eat
understand.
an oyster? Apparently, like people have been getting it from oysters.
I love oysters. I won't stop eating oysters, even if I got norovirus every single time. That'd be best case. A food that you lose a lot of weight eating it, 100%. I'm in.
Hey, I just found out I'm not allergic to shellfish.
Let's go. That's beautiful. You should get some
better.
shellfish after this. Why'd you think you were allergic?
My mom told me it was.
Dude, your mom had no money. She's like, we can't afford shellfish. You're allergic, Will.
You really are. Who's that girl? from
Yeah,
the city looks like?
you're allergic to steak, Will. You're allergic to steak and lobster and France also. And Six Flags
Who's the
and
chick?
Disney World.
No, we had season passes to Six Flags.
Oh, okay.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Season passes?
Yeah. It cost like $50.
But no, not that. But where was the Six Flags around you guys? Do you have one close to your house?
Yeah, it was like 30-minute drive probably.
Closer than that. It would shake your house when the roller coasters would go by, wouldn't it? Season pass was just a hole in a chain link fence that Angus' mom cut.
Damn.
Get in there, Will.
I'm getting gangbanged.
You get to
right
cut the
now.
line.
Wait. Never mind. I moved on from that.
No, come on. If you really want to talk about something, I want to use your platform.
I forget what it is already.
Come on, you built this
You
thing
were
for a
asking
reason.
about somebody in reference to shellfish.
Come on.
Fuck
come
it,
on,
dude.
Liam. Come on.
I don't know the name.
Come on, man.
Come on, dude.
What?
Can you scratch my back?
No, not on the pod.
Taking a quick break to talk about Guy Fawkes. Meet Guy Fawkes, started by two best friends that are changing the fragrance game forever with their starter kit. You
know what's interesting is like them, we're two friends also working on a business,
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
So there's parallels.
You can get their bestsellers first and then choose your favorite later.
You can get Guy Fawkes' best-selling fragrances and candles first and then get the other ones later? Sign me up.
Guy Fawkes, everything smells amazing. I like the Hefe a lot. I got to try some of their other ones as well, but they got tons of fragrances. Oh, I'm wearing the Hefe right now. And hell, maybe I'll do one more splash of Hefe on me just for the rest of the day. Ah, now I'm smelling crisp. Now I'm smelling right. Tons of candle scents. They're all delicious. 90% of women love when a man smells good. It's literal science. Each scent is named after the founder's best friends. Oh, that makes sense.
Some of the best scents I've ever smelled.
Yes.
Ever.
And no wonder they're now the fastest growing men's fragrance brand, maybe of all time. Since the team at Guy Fawkes loves Almost Friday, thank you.
We love you, Guy Fawkes.
I love Guy Fawkes. It was my first PR gift ever. Was their candles.
We've partnered with them to give you $10 off your first purchase. Head to guyfawkes.com/Friday and use code FRIDAY for free shipping and $10 off your purchase right now. Spend less, get more compliments, and smell amazing with Guy Fawkes.
Dude, they really do.
It's awesome.
Genuinely smells amazing. I haven't had I haven't tried the sea spray and coconut water one, but I bet I'll tell you right now, believe it or not, this is a live sniff. This is a live sniff and reaction.
Live sniff test?
Live sniff test about to go down on the sea spray and coconut water.
Del Mar candle.
Puff that.
It's fucking incredible.
Of course it is. Thanks, Guy Fawkes. Let's get back to the episode.
Have you guys been to each other's like childhood homes or like hometowns?
No, I would never visit his hometown.
No?
He
Never
has
met each other.
disgusting, mean, bad friends, and I don't want to meet them. I don't really want to meet his family. Boston sounds horrible.
Are his friends mean to you?
No.
Oh,
The ones I've met are cool. Every story I hear, they're the worst people I've ever met in my life.
I fuck with Boston. I have a lot of friends there. I did Thanksgiving there.
Nice.
And a couple
Where?
years ago, I think Worcester.
Oh,
Worcester, Mass.
shit.
Yeah. It was fun.
so-
We got hammered and ended up at this Chinese restaurant that like turns into like one day out of the year, like the night before Thanksgiving, it turns into like karaoke and just like this crazy bar.
That's where they
awesome.
shot the Freaky Friday scenes.
Really?
At
In
the-
Worcester, Mass?
Yeah, in Worcester.
At that Chinese restaurant?
That Chinese
No way. No one fucking told me that. Yeah, I had a great
That should
time.
be all over the wall.
Yeah, that should be
That
like
should
the
be their
main
selling
thing.
point.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's just golden statues of Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, those are simpler times.
Who were you seeing in Worcester?
I had my roommate at the time. He lived in Boston.
Okay.
And my dad was like, hey, don't worry about coming home for Thanksgiving this year. Literally, he was like, don't worry about it. He's like, it's probably gonna be expensive.
That's so nice.
And I was like, yeah, all right, sounds good. And my friend was like, you just want to come do Thanksgiving with us? I was like, yeah, sure.
Dude.
So much more fun.
Hurt a little bit.
So much more fun. Hurt a little bit. Yeah.
Not even like we can help you out if you want to come.
No,
Just
don't worry about it.
Probably don't worry about it.
I thought you were about to say like, oh yeah, I met a girl from Worcester, and I was like, holy shit.
No, did not meet a girl from Worcester. It was great though. We got like absolutely hammered. I actually did meet a girl from Worcester. Someone at the Chinese restaurant bar I met and took her home to my friend's parents' house and went upstairs in the attic, like where I was sleeping. And
Finished attic?
Finished attic. There was beds.
Okay.
There was beds. That's where I was sleeping. And my friend was I remember he texted me. He's like, "Can you try to keep it down?" And the next day, I was like, I woke up like just the most hungover ever. I was like 23, and I was like, did I ruin this family's Thanksgiving?
Did you?
No, I didn't. I think that they were so fucked up they didn't hear anything.
Okay, that's good.
But he was like, you were being super loud.
No. You moaning?
Yeah. I'm really loud in bed.
I was
He's
actually,
like, shh.
the next night you're just jacking off, screaming again.
Ah!
I'm in the attic. I'm terrified, dude. I don't know if a ghost is going to come out or come. I had something similar happen to me one time where I fully blacked out around Thanksgiving, college, woke up on my buddy's couch with another human, and then like coffin rose off the couch and just looked into the kitchen. Whole family.
No.
Whole family eating
so fucked up.
breakfast. And I just go, my initial thought was, I have to puke right now, so I can't even like muster any words up.
Yeah.
So I walk beeline behind me to the front door, grab their hose, start puking on the driveway, and I'm like, I'll wash this off immediately.
That's great.
Dad comes out. I'm just hosing the driveway. He goes, "What are you doing with my hose?" I go, "Just cleaning up a mess." He goes, should probably get going now.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Damn, that's rough. Whole family, like, was there extended family?
No, it was mom, dad, and a son.
So we had the grandpa downstairs. Yeah, I was like, this could be brutal. This could be real bad. But no one said anything. I don't think anyone heard. So I'll try again next year.
They heard. That was the first time Pop Up and Nana fucked in
years.
60 years.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if this is like a normal thing in Boston, but like my friend's grandmother knew everything about Boston sports, every like contract. She knew what like Marcus Smart's contract looked like when he had his option and everything. Is that like a normal thing?
Believe it or not, women can watch sports too.
Really?
Yeah. Is that blowing
Emily, is
your
that true?
mind?
Sometimes.
Neither of my grandparents are.
Back me up a little bit.
Emily,
Help!
Dude, I fucking love sports.
she was so zoned out, and she's just like, "Let me give them."
She so zoned out. She forgot you were on. She doesn't know your name. She doesn't know what we've been talking about.
That's fair.
That's
I've actually been pretty zoned in this.
am I 3 for
entire
3
time.
on that?
No.
Hey, you were just on TV.
I was on TV last night. And by the way, some of the pod fans like noticed me and were like in my DMs being like, "Did I just see you on The Bachelor?"
That's awesome.
I was like,
Well, let's see the clip.
What were you doing on The Bachelor? You contestant?
no, my
Clean up.
my friend Haley, she is a producer on The Bachelor, and they needed some extra audience members. And so me and a couple of my friends went to be in the audience, and we're going back for After the Final Rose. So catch me on After the Final Rose. It's live, so you'll be able to watch live.
You doing promos for him now?
I'll be in Tampa at Side Splitters this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess,
do all
I
your
guess we're all
promos.
Run
plugged
Club,
in.
the web series on YouTube.
I'll be at home. Come see me.
Is that SAG, Emily?
Anyone can come see me. I can't be alone. Liam's leaving this week. I can't be alone. I can't.
Has you guys living
You
together?
can't leave.
Has that like have you guys built like a more of a codependency on each other?
I think so. Yeah.
It's really sad.
Can you guys like run errands by yourself? Or do you do that?
No,
together, too?
no.
Yeah.
Like we're completely codependent when I think about it.
Crazy.
We can't do
He'll-
anything.
I won't have groceries. I'll be like, you go to Trader Joe's? He's like, I'm probably going next week. I'm like, I guess I will DoorDash
Also go
for
next
a week.
I imagine you guys have like the bathroom that has like 2 sinks, the his and hers. Do you guys have that or no?
We have our own bathrooms.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This isn't New York, pal. I've heard some stories about your place and how you get into it a little bit with your roommate about the floors being wet.
Oh my
in the
god!
bathroom.
Where'd you hear about this?
Wait.
This guy is a
Catch me up.
fucking menace, bro.
Catch me up.
This guy is fuck this fucking guy, dude.
Wait, can I tell you the story I heard? First?
Yeah.
So I heard.
How'd you hear this? Okay.
I can't. I don't want to snitch.
Can
on
you
my
catch
source.
me up?
The fuck, dude? People are talking shit about the way I shower. How did this reach the West Coast?
It did.
This is bullshit. All right, I want to hear what you heard, and then I'll tell my story.
All right. Let me make sure I'm getting this right because
No, you don't have to do that.
it was your roommate
Yeah,
was getting out of the shower or something.
he's like a bad person.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I hear.
He's like a bad guy.
And this is, you're being serious? Is this a random person or is your friend who's a bad guy?
He was my friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
he's
real.
a comedian.
Okay.
He's 6'6". He's Serbian. You'll never meet a more. You never meet a person who's less happy about being 6'6". He should wake up every day and go, "Oh my God, I'm 6'6". Life is beautiful." But instead, he chooses the rain. He chooses the dark clouds, and he chooses to make it my problem. So please go on. I'm curious to see what you heard.
Basically, these comedians were hanging out at your apartment, and they were talking to your roommate about the shower situation.
Yeah.
And apparently, the water can leak through
The water
ceiling,
killer. We have very thin floors,
which is like the craziest
That's
thing.
insane.
it's crazy.
ever.
I can smell what the person downstairs is cooking when I'm in the bathroom. Smell shrimp. Makes a lot of shrimp.
Can you smell what they're cooking in the toilet?
There's been some smells that I go, I don't recognize this from my body. And I've lived with my roommate for now close to a year. Doesn't smell like his body either. So I can only imagine it's the guy downstairs. Who's also our super, who doesn't speak English.
He's rubbing diarrhea on.
He's a paint roller every morning. Fresh layer of paint. Seen those guys, they build the same ball of paint every year, just one layer for the Guinness World Record.
But I
Diarrhea stalactites hanging from his ceiling on your floor.
I could see him doing that as like a fight back against, whatever. Like I make there's a little bit of dripping or something, a little bit of leaking.
yeah.
Apparently his place doesn't even get wet. He can just hear it in like, it hits like his light fixtures or something like that. So it's slightly annoying. Anywho, please.
But your roommate is explaining the situation to two friends.
It's the biggest thing he has going on in his life right now. There's nothing he has that is more important than this. And thank God that, I'm not in his shoes. Because I forget about it until it's brought up. All too often. But every day he wakes up thinking about it. It's the mountain that he climbs every day. Me, I'm like, how do I love people better? How do I be a better son, a better friend? He's like, oh, Dad was wet that one time coming out of the shower. Let me tell people about it.
Apparently, he dries off in there, like in the shower.
Yeah, no, I know he does. Apparently,
You're a bit of a renegade. You like to step out and then dry off in the bathroom.
I've been. I can't believe this is happening.
Carve your own path.
I can't believe this is happening right now. How much did he pay you to bring this up?
I've never talked to him. I
is
don't know what his
fucking
name is. I've heard this from an inside source that will remain.
I have an idea who this inside source is. Okay, so yeah, so I'll step out and I'll dry myself out in the bathroom.
Do you have a bath mat on the floor?
Yeah, there's a bath mat on the floor. That's why I bought it.
You know what's funny? I asked that too.
Well, because it sounds like it. I guess I don't know the structure of this building.
And neither did I.
Okay, it just
I'm
sounds
picturing-
like any amount of water's going
That's the issue, Will, is it doesn't matter how much water, it's some amount of water will leak through. Now, I've been showering and drying off pretty much the same way, I'd say for over a decade. I can't speak before that, but safely for the past 10 years, I've been showering and drying off the same. And I continue doing that. Now, there's complaints about a leak.
Maybe
that's not my fault.
Maybe you could try, and this is something I've been doing, where in the shower I'll drip off.
Okay.
Where some of the water, I'll let it drip off me before I step out.
How long are you doing this for?
4-5 hours.
Okay, so I think that's where you and I have different
used
approaches.
A towel in I don't know how long. It's so rough on my skin.
That's why you have good skin, though.
Yeah.
Is when you let the water evaporate, you get that glow.
I'm on his side now.
He likes to, Angus, you just pretty much put saran wrap. You're soaking wet.
Yeah.
You saran wrap yourself to keep your clothes dry when you put those on. But your body's pretty much wet all the time, I'd say.
You trap it in.
But the best part of the story was that while they're having this conversation, you overhear it.
Oh, yeah.
And you walk out and go, talking about the shower? What are you guys talking about?
I was in my room, and I started hearing them talk shit. I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the room. I'm going to edit for a little bit. You guys do your thing. Okay, Dan. They're in my home talking shit about what I do when I'm naked. And so, okay, the worst part about this entire experience was, other than it being like this becoming a saga in my life, is I'm in the shower one day, and there's like banging on the door. And who is it? It's my roommate. It's my super. And my super doesn't speak English. So the super is holding the landlord on FaceTime. And my landlord is shirtless. And they come in to investigate the drip while I'm showering. I'm naked. I'm washing my ass.
No water dripped off from the outside.
They're banging on the door. I'm like, what the fuck, is the building on fire? I come out, and it's the three of them. The guy's on FaceTime.
Jesus Christ.
So that's not your biggest sexual fantasy of all time? Is that happening to
It
you?
was, if it was just the super and the landlord, sure. Yeah. But my roommate being there and orchestrating the entire thing, I've never felt a greater sense of betrayal.
Take the roommate out.
I was essentially...
Did he go grab them?
It was like if in Shawshank Redemption, if Andy got prison raped by Morgan Freeman. That's exactly how it felt. He was supposed to be my best friend and confidant, and that's exactly what happened to me. So yeah, it was really upsetting. And my landlord, I didn't want to see him shirtless ever. I didn't want to know he had star tattoos on his shoulders.
Wait, why was he shirtless?
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't think he lives in the country. I don't know where he lives. He has four different phone numbers. I can't reach this guy.
Wait, where did your roommate go grab them?
I don't know what happened, but he let him in. He could have said, hey, Dad's showering. He'll be out in a moment. But no, this needed to happen immediately. This needed to happen. It couldn't have waited.
This guy does sound a little bit better than one of your previous roommates. Because I remember one of the last times we were chatting, I was like, "How's your roommate?" You go, "Smells."
Oh,
and you were being genuine.
Yeah, that guy smelled like shit.
He stinks.
That guy was a really nice guy. He's gotten me concert tickets in the past year, so we're cool. But he was, dude, he would like smoke and drink and fart in his room just a lot, and but and just eat in there and everything.
Who's that sound like?
You're a fart terrorist. I'm not a fart terrorist.
Yeah.
I do drink. I don't smoke inside the home.
Here's the issue: it was the smoking, because he had like a bowl of weed, and it was like the resin in there was. I didn't know it could smell that bad. It smelled like literal shit.
Yeah, it's gross. After
like his door would be open, and I thought like someone blew up the bathroom. It was disgusting.
You can't get me. I don't have any.
Will, what are
pieces.
you seen something? You seen something, Will?
No. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
Continue your story.
No, I didn't know if you were like you noticed something.
Well, you're the
about
stink
Liam.
king of the apartment. I'm the stink prince.
You see how this is just water off a duck's back, because I know he's getting defensive. I know he's projecting.
I just and how am I projecting? I just gave you a compliment. I called you the Stink King, and
Oh, you meant it nice.
Yeah.
Oh, then
It sounded like a compliment.
Then I'm the Stink King.
Yeah, you're the Stink King.
I'm the Genghis Khan of stink.
Yeah.
Heard of him?
But that's the only real. That's been the biggest issue living with my roommate. Other than that, it's been fine. You know, I was hoping that'd be an isolated incident, but
I was really loving when I was.
it's permeated to other friend groups of mine, and it's good.
Now I'm gonna, when I call my parents later, I'm gonna talk about this.
This guy on the podcast, a wet shower guy. Drives off outside the shower.
Sounds like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah. You believe this? The wet shower guy.
Wet shower guy. He's a dry shower guy.
Are you in the shower? Or you're out the shower.
Another quote I heard from it was your roommate saying something like, "Well, you're just way too wet. You're like, yeah, I'm getting out of the shower." How else would that work?
Do you see the insanity? I mean, this guy, he's 6'6". He should be. Life is a gift. He's massive.
How does he?
I feel like I'm living with a Great Dane. That's how I feel. Just a Great Dane stomping around. A Great Dane who's yelling at me for how I'm showering and doing things.
Now, above you, what's going on?
No clue.
No clue.
But I can hear the person snoring next to me.
No shit.
yeah.
I got to be honest. It's kind of nice.
It was
Right.
confusing at first. No. My last apartment, I could hear people fucking like all the time.
Oh.
A lot of sex. In fact, I remember when the new... It was pretty sweet. Yeah. And mostly because I was inside their apartment.
Thank you. Mostly because you were.
I was inside their apartment, but I found my way in there, so it was like really easy to hear, especially like when you're like in the room. But I remember when the new Kanye West like Vultures album came out, they were blasting that on repeat and having sex for like hours, and their entire building just.
Who were
was
they?
Like,
Young couple?
I don't know. I never got a look.
Man and woman? Men?
I think it was a man and a woman.
Do you think they would stop if you had told them? Like if you knocked on your door and you were like, "I actually like it. I just want to let you guys know I could hear it."
Turn it up.
I'm not upset. I like what you're
I
doing.
like what's going on.
I feel like lesbians probably aren't marathon fucking. You know what I mean?
I don't think it was lesbians.
Okay.
Well, I feel like lesbians actually do marathon. Fuck.
I don't
Emily,
think
what do you
lesbians,
think?
Are listening to Vultures.
Lesbians just make each other come a bunch of times in a row, and then they're like, "Let's go to
Go to Home Depot.
Let's go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
Let's go to Lowe's.
Let's go to That's where they build like, whoa, you're a Home Depot girl? Yeah. That's problematic.
One of my old roommates, I could hear her having sex very loudly. And I feel like she didn't know because she was just like continuously doing it. And I was like friends with her. So I felt like maybe I should just because honestly it was getting to the point where I was like, all right, I just want to let you know so that maybe, you know, and it's okay. I just want to let you know. And so I did send her a little text being like, I just want you to know I can hear. It's not a big deal, but I just like for the future. She was so embarrassed. She like bought me cookies. She felt so bad. She wrote a letter. I was like, okay, excessive. But
Who is she browning?
her boyfriend was, yeah.
That's gross. That's
You
the
should have
worst.
sent him a text.
It's way worse.
Yeah. If it's random people, totally fine.
Dude,
When you know the person,
Taking a quick break from the episode. Guys, men value many different things about their appearance. But if you're a guy who really cares about your hair, guilty as charged, and find that it is slowly going away, you might be feeling discouraged when you look in the mirror. And that's where Hims comes in. Check out their personalized hair loss solutions, and you can start seeing your hair grow back in as little as 3 to 6 months.
Choose from your personalized chewable oral spray and serum treatments to find out what works best for you. The process is simple and 100% online, so there are no uncomfortable doctor's visits. Answer a few questions, and a medical provider will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment is sent directly to you. For free, no insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. Hims has hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, and they can help you get your confidence back too with visibly thicker and fuller.
Visibly thicker and fuller hair.
Start your free online visit today at hims.com/Friday. Friday.
So, Liam, that's HIMS.com/FRIDAY for your personalized hair loss treatment options. Hims.com/Friday.
That's great. Thank you, Will, and thank you, Hims.
Thank you, Hims, and a quick word from SoCo Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort, guys. Shout out to SoCo, man.
We love SoCo.
In 1874, M.W. Heron took harsh whiskeys of the time and mixed them with his own blend of fruit and spices to create a whiskey that could be enjoyed comfortably. And since then, Southern Comfort has been spreading the soulful and vibrant spirit of New Orleans.
I love New Orleans. I went to school there.
That's a great New Orleans. Never heard anything more Creole in my life. Southern Comfort is easy to enjoy however you drink it and whoever you drink it with. We think SoCo can go with everything, but you be the judge.
Well, I always like to say when I'm drinking a nice glass of Southern Comfort, find your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Kind of a play on the name of the beverage. And so if you can try out a Southern Comfort cocktail today, you will not be disappointed. And my personal favorite, people in the comments are gonna freak out, but I like a Southern Comfort whiskey sour. Oh no, everyone's gonna spaz. I like Southern Comfort with lemonade, with orange juice. Oh my god, I can see the comments piling up. I can see people going, what?
It's okay.
Was I screaming again?
No matter the moment, Southern Comfort is ready for anything, packed with flavor. Mixes with anything, and it's easy to drink. We challenge all of you out there to find your comfort zone. Try out some Southern Comfort mixed drinks and send us your favorites. We'll shout out the best ones on a future pod. Pick up some Southern Comfort today. Thank you. And let's get back into the episode.
My first apartment in New York, I lived like in this flex wall apartment.
What does that mean?
It's literally like they put up like a partition in a room and turned it into like two separate rooms.
Oh,
so I lived on the other side of that.
Dude, New York is fucking hell.
No, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's gross.
Horrible.
And I was living with a random woman that I had never met before, didn't know. And she, like, our bathroom was in her bedroom, and she had a boyfriend that would, like, you know, spend the night. And like I accidentally like walked in on them one time. And so I was like, I don't want to do that again to use the bathroom. So I would keep Gatorade bottles in my room and pee in them at night.
God, you fucking love comedy. Yeah. You really love stand-up, dude. Dude, stand-up's not worth that.
It was a lot. That was my first apartment. And this guy, he was kind of, they were not like, it was not the couple you'd want to walk in on.
That's pretty crazy that they put up a flex wall in a room that has a bathroom, the only bathroom.
No, so it was like a bedroom, living room, and they put up the flex wall in the living room, and then like the bedroom had the bathroom. So I had to like go in her like room at the middle of the night.
That's nuts.
It was really awkward.
How long were you doing that?
It was like 2.5, 3 months.
Oh God,
Yeah, not years. No.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I could only do it for like a summer. I didn't have air conditioning either.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was.
How much was rent,
dude?
$1,100 a month.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's still terrible.
It was terrible, dude.
I can't.
That was a nightmare. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But that wasn't that bad. I lived with a Chinese guy once named Carl, and he shed his hair.
Okay.
Yeah. He would shed his skin every couple weeks.
He would leave husks around.
Dude, he had like long black hair, and I had to wear shoes inside the house because there was like a thick film of Carl's hair on the floor.
Was it that much hair? I
It was
feel like
a lot
girls
of-
shed all the time.
It was
Like, I
a
don't know if
lot
you've ever
of
lived
it
with a
was a
girl, but-
lot of hair. You would have thought there were way more than one Carl
What do you
living
do
in
for
our
work?
apartment. There was a lot of Carl in our apartment, and Carl wouldn't say hi to me. Didn't really talk to me. You just shed.
How long did you live with him?
That was a summer. It was like 3 or 4 months.
What is up with these 3 or 4 month leases you're doing?
Look, I have a tough time with commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, Will. Yeah, it's tough to lock me in on a year-long lease. I mean, I'm running into people who don't like the way I shower.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just
Have you ever thought it might be you?
no. No. I'm just the unluckiest guy in the world.
Nope. Next question. Got
Next
any more?
question. I think a lot of these apartments are like sublet apartments, and like, you know, I've moved so often. It's like, and also
I'd
like,
rather shoot myself than move that many times.
I've thought about it. It's been a real consideration.
Dude, moving's a nightmare. You move all the time.
Yeah, it's not great. I've moved, I think, like 10 times in the last like 6 or 7 years.
How much stuff do you have?
Now, not as much.
This has got to be most of it, right?
This is a lot of it, yeah. But I also have like random shit. Like whenever I move, I'm like, oh, I have like a wheelchair. Why do I have that?
And you're still taking it with you?
I'll take a wheelchair with me. What am I going to do with it?
You're going to need it for a skit or a bit.
Need it for a skit or a bit. Yeah, that's the big thing. That I'll hoard stuff. I'm like, oh, I have like a fake baby. Maybe I'll bring that.
I kind of like the idea of like a 60-year-old failed sketch comedian completely hoarding everything he's ever owned because he might need it for a skit or a bit.
That's got a wig.
He's squatting.
I do this character. She was a woman.
I have this landline phone that I've never used in anything, and I've had it for like 6 years, and I bring it with me.
That one makes sense. I would keep that.
Yeah, and I keep it on my desk.
Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of fun.
That is kind of nice.
Mostly what I have is just Halloween decorations.
Yeah,
when I was moving, I was like, it's like I got clothes, and then I got Halloween decorations.
You're like a skeleton guys?
All of the above.
Are you a big Halloween guy?
I'm one of the biggest Halloween guys
Really?
I've ever met. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Why? Oh, okay.
No, I was just saying I put up most of the Halloween decorations, and I'm not even that big of a Halloween guy. Oops. So I just oops. So kind of weird for you to make that bold claim.
Did you guys get each other Christmas presents?
Yes.
Yeah. Will got me Jaws Legos. So sick.
That's pretty cool.
And then
And he got me the soundtrack to
Scavenger's Reign.
No, Scavenger's Reign.
Oh wait, no. Sorry.
I purchased that.
Oh, you got that.
Over the Garden Wall.
The Garden Wall.
Okay.
On vinyl.
On vinyl.
Which is a very Halloween show.
It is. It's a big Halloween show.
Because I'm a Halloween guy.
Do you guys like host like dinner parties?
Fuck.
We don't have furniture yet.
Yeah.
What?
It's been 6 months. We don't have chairs.
Okay.
This is not a joke. We don't have chairs.
I believe it.
We have one couch. That's the only place we can sit in our apartment. We don't have chairs.
One couch.
Liam made me go in halfway with him on a dinner table that isn't screwed in.
It's not
and
screwed in.
The legs don't screw in. And I was like, hey, we should probably tell the girl it didn't screw in. And Liam's like, it's fine. So now we have a dinner table we can't use.
Was it just sitting on the floor?
Yeah, because Liam hasn't gotten the right screws yet.
We have a dinner table that Will keeps all of his bullshit on top of, so that's why we can't use it.
Oh, okay.
Because he's got all his freaking trinkets on there.
Do you guys have a coffee table?
Yeah.
Okay.
It cost $1. We didn't. It was the only piece of furniture.
I put up a dartboard in our apartment before I got chairs for.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I put up a dartboard before we got
so cool.
any decorations on the wall, anything.
You went and bought screws for it before you bought screws for
It
the
came
table.
with it. I did go and buy a drill to put it up.
Yeah, I know.
I took his bike to Home Depot and I got all the equipment I needed to put up this dartboard and nothing else we needed for the apartment.
I kind of relate to that though. Our apartment, we called it the. I mean, it's still pretty barren, but we call it the sniper's den because it looks like we're like a sniper. We'll like post up for like a month.
Oh, I
before,
like that.
executing a hit.
That's great.
There was just nothing, like no carpet, no rug, no coffee table. There's just like a very plain, shitty couch that we got on Craigslist and like a massive plasma TV, and that was it. And no windows in the living room either. Yeah.
Well, it's the problem is it's been 6 months.
Yeah, but that happens though. We only have the only decoration we have one Manhunter poster.
Sick.
Which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's just you, me,
What
and
else?
Sport.
What else could you possibly?
I mean, that really fills the room.
Well, we have 5 framed movie posters that sit in the corner on the ground against the wall.
You bought these massive posters that aren't going to fit anywhere.
24 by 36.
So they're-
That's awesome.
it's like Iron Giant, Harry Potter, Revenge of the Sith,
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, Revenge of the Sith, which is sick.
Yeah,
and then like
Heat, obviously.
Yeah.
Uh,
Was that the one that was okay?
Heat, The Thing, Fast and Furious.
that's their every pod. We have to put that up every single.
Is this the one
podcast.
that's supposed to be in your home?
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
would
it's a different
love this
one.
in our home.
But you know what? The size of the posters he bought, you'd think that they were that big. They can't fit anywhere.
they'll fit. They're normal size.
Where?
Yeah, you'll
On
get
the
them
walls.
up.
Where?
On the walls.
Which walls?
The big one. They fit. I did all the measurements. You agreed on the size when we talked about
The
it.
big one.
Yeah.
What's the big one?
The back one.
The one with the nice wallpaper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that isn't going to clash. That's not going to clash with the wallpaper.
Oh, like your big blue tarp that's up there for your auditions you're never going to get that we leave up? Fuck you. You're never going to do movies, dude. Just quit. Go home. Take that shit down.
I want to.
How are you not embarrassed seeing that thing?
I love the idea of like you putting up wallpaper and then like him coming in with like 5 movie posters and you'd be like, where were you supposed to put these, Liam? Where are you supposed to put these? You put the Revenge of the Sith on the sailboat wallpaper? Is that what we're gonna do? Is that gonna make any sense?
Do we live like fucking like
Kings.
We kind of do.
We live like guys with a little bit of money that are doing heroin.
Yeah,
because we like buy cool stuff and then it just sits on the ground.
That's great though.
And it's all like drunk purchases.
New money, white trash.
New money, white trash. Where it's just Legos on the ground and fucking movie posters and just.
You're like not Forrest Gump. She's Tom Hanks in Big. Because all the toys just sit on the ground.
Exactly,
None of it's practical.
Exactly.
I bought a bouncy house. Why? Well, we might need it someday.
Might need it for a skit.
It'll just go in my room. Like what if we did like a sketch where like it's like two guys at a bouncy house that were like they're like grown up adults.
I'll roll it up. I'll put it under my
and then it goes on like our yard and we just keep it there.
We don't have a yard. I gotta be honest.
It's okay.
I gotta come clean.
Do you have a fire escape?
Have a fire escape.
That's cool. You ever sit out there and
it's in my roommate's room.
I hate when people romanticize that. I see people post it on their stories all the time, hanging out in the fire escape.
Just people happy to be out a little bit. You feel the breeze.
Don't care.
You know, you're like, I could
Get back inside.
one little inch could end it all.
yeah. What floor are you on?
Actually,
I'm on the second floor, so it wouldn't really do much. But we have a little backyard that I can't access, but I can see it.
Why can't you access?
could you climb?
It's our supers. I've thought about building a structure where I could, maybe like a balcony type structure, but I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And it would cost a lot of money. And then might as well just move.
And what happens on the street in front of you?
Street in front of me. Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff and sights. There's like a guy with no arms and no legs who smokes crack every day.
Wait, is this the
How?
guy from like?
No, that guy has legs.
No arms, no legs.
No arms, no legs. Actually, one arm. Sorry, I lied.
Sounds like I know where you
How
got
does-
your wheelchair from.
One arm to smoke. He doesn't need it where he's going. He's in the same place
You can
every
only
day.
go in circles.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like those. It's like those rocks. They don't know how they're moving, but they see the trails behind them. You ever seen those?
Like who moved you?
Yeah.
No, it is
are you
kind
talking
of
about?
like that.
What are you talking about?
I wish there was some way we could figure it out.
Hold on.
She's watching herself.
Please put in a drum roll for this Google.
No, I really don't like this.
She's watching herself on The Bachelor.
Yeah, she's been clenching her jaw ever since she pulled up the clip, and then you started talking about your roommate. And that was 20 minutes ago. She like bit through her tongue.
Well, because I really wanted to tell. I got a letter from the downstairs neighbor.
Oh shit!
Wait. Can we start with the Bachelor thing, and then we'll go to that?
Can we start with the rocks
catch
that
you up
move on
the
their own?
lore.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about? Rocks that move?
Rocks that move on their own. Check it out.
Rocks that move on the ground?
Move on their own somehow.
What?
Move on their own.
Rocks that move on their
All
own,
right,
please.
all right. I'm coming to Emily's defense on this one. You said rocks that move on her own, and she was supposed to know.
Bang! The sailing stones.
It's a geological mystery.
It was solved in 2014.
I could have told you that.
How the rocks move.
The ice sheets push the rocks, which leaves trails in the mud. Oh, yeah.
A real thing though. Recently solved. Mystery solved. Okay.
So, yeah, we got one of those outside my apartment. he smokes crack, and then he's got like 4 or 5 friends that do the same thing. And then usually there's a bunch of throw up, and that's it.
How does he function?
I imagine it's a struggle. I don't want to speak for him, Will. As someone with 2 arms and 2 legs, I have no idea. I have no idea how he functions.
I didn't know if you were people watching out there.
I'm people watching, but not for long. I'm writing a book about him.
2 feet to the west today. I'm not sure how that happened.
I've been tracking his location. I have a little put tape down where he was every day.
Just air tag him. Yeah,
Just measuring it.
It's like a guy with like a snake bite who's just wrapping off marking where it is.
I mean, it is like the people are like sprawled on the ground smoking crack.
Where is this?
And like you'll walk past. I walked past a guy the other day, and it was at night, and he was sleeping, but he was on the ground horizontal, but his dick was out, and he was peeing, and I was like, that guy's probably happier now than I'll ever be.
Hey, but you can get up 5 times a night if you want.
I
You
could.
can do 5 shows a night in New York City. You do 5 a week in LA, maybe. You can get up 5 nights a day.
My
in
crowd
New
work
York.
is so good, Liam. Like, try to heckle me.
I'll shut you down.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
asshole.
you a fucking piece of shit. Get this guy out of here. See? Like that. Like that. Like that.
Security.
Get this guy out of here. Like
Get
that.
heckle me.
Shut him down.
That's. I always hear that. Everyone's like, "Yeah, it's great stage time," and they're like, "Yeah, I'm like pretty much almost getting every time I walk out downstairs."
I mean, I almost got right to my apartment. My fucking roommate came in with my landlord and supervisor or superintendent. Almost the call came from inside the house in that instance.
All right, Emily, let's see your Bachelor video.
Oh, well, it's not that special. It's just like,
It's not that special.
Oh, it's not
You just been holding us hostage to watch this thing.
okay, here's my close up.
It looks like a guy.
Well, just wait.
Who's had a difficult time making it.
So there was my close up.
Bunch of hoes over the house.
Nothing. That's pretty much it. Nothing special.
It's cool though.
Binder, who are these hoes?
Hey,
Hey, those are my friends. Penis posse.
Huh?
It's a penis posse.
who's the penis posse?
Liam's nickname for our
Callback.
friend group.
Yeah,
Oh, did I call it that?
yeah. Remember? In the
Oh,
viral-
thank God. I thought that's what you were naming your friend group.
No.
That's
God,
rough.
No.
She's Leo.
I'm kind of the Leo of the penis posse.
They're all.
I get the most
Tobies.
But
And your neighbor.
so yes, he sent us a letter back.
Okay, give Dan
Uh-oh.
a 4-sentence maximum.
really gonna-
Maximum.
Okay.
No run-on sentences. 4-sentence maximum breakdown of the neighbor beef.
Okay.
Also,
Sentence
before you
one.
start, your diamonds are dancing right now.
These?
No, on your necklace.
Oh, what about them? They're like moving.
They're literally they're bouncing. The lights.
they
They're
real?
not diamonds. But no, they're like pearl type things. I just got this necklace the other day. I'm excited
That's real.
about
That's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay. Sentence
4
one.
sentences.
Sentence one.
That counts as 1. You have 3 more. I'm not kidding.
I live in a 2-story unit, and my downstairs neighbor is. It's so hard to do it.
I don't know how to diagram that. I don't
we got-
know if that was 1 sentence or.
And my downstairs neighbor
You gotta take the cage
is not
off.
happy with the noise that he hears of us walking around and vacuuming and etc. Every time that he hears it, he uses some sort of object to bang
Bang the
back
ceiling.
us. Yes. So I was fed up with it and I sent him a letter. We read it on last week's pod. He sent us a very short note back being like, I can write in a more extensive letter, but your banging just now was horrible. So we have finally received his extensive letter. It was typed and printed. And
Just the Zodiac
it's
letter.
insane.
Some hieroglyphics on there.
All right, guys, we're here to talk about our new favorite partner, Dollar Shave Club. It's no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. We all grow it. Shaved it and styled it.
It might be
differently.
for more of us or others. It might be a little slower, but we still need Dollar Shave Club making sure that's the clean shave for us.
That's why in this club we make the razors. You make the rules. Stubbled, bearded, clean shaven, or mountain man. Dollar Shave Club is for everybody and every budget. Whatever you shave, welcome to the club. Not gonna lie, I thought Dollar Shave Club just made razors. Fucking idiot. They do so much more.
Well, it's because you're a moron. You don't do your research.
No, I'm a piece of shit.
No offense.
They got shave butter. They got shave cream. For our full bearded friends, give the double-headed electric trimmer a try. It's waterproof. It's made to divide and conquer, so you can trim both upstairs and downstairs. 2 heads, 1 trimmer, 0 awkward moments. But don't take our word for it. Try for yourself. Dollar Shave Club products are now available everywhere, so you can order them from their website, Amazon, or get them at your favorite retailer near you. Alternatively, you can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/almostfriday and use promo code Friday for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, whatever you shave, welcome to the club. Let's get back into the episode.
Okay.
It's just a cipher.
Neighbor. It's in the height of hypocrisy that you say you want to live in a peaceful environment, considering that so much noise and disruption is coming from your unit. As you are in an upstairs unit, I'm fairly certain that this is 100% a one-way problem. Your noise affects me, but I am not otherwise doing anything that affects you. I'm sure you are or should be aware of the lease you signed and the building's rules and regulations, which state no unnecessary noise or loud talking is allowed at any time. I've lived here for many years and never have had such a nuisance, never had as much of a nuisance as with you people.
Whoa.
I thought
Jewish.
the landlord...
Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you could tell.
No, I heard.
You heard it in her voice, yeah.
I thought the landlord spoke to you about this, but very little seems to have changed, if at all. So that there is no doubt, here are some of the behaviors that I find inexcusable and frankly rude. Walking around in heels back and forth. Sound goes right through the floor/ceiling. Running down the stairs, walking around heavily, stomping on the ground. I have 2 floors in my unit and can easily tell when I'm walking softly or heavily. Running appliances, washer and dryer, late at night and early in the morning. The water filling up the machine is very loud and the vibration of the spin cycle resonates through the floor and disrupts sleep. You're not supposed to do this outside of 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. per your lease. We don't. Loud banging of heavy items. Sounds like it could be laundry stuff, but I'm not sure what this is. Slamming the front door when you go in and out, especially outside of 9 a.m., 11 p.m. Don't do that. Loud talking. I can hear your conversations word for word. None of the other neighbors talk that loud. Yes, they do.
He's got you on that one.
No,
He's got
that
you-
one's
he's
fine.
got you
Of
on that
course, I'm a loud talker, but there's babies on both sides of mine screaming. I was walking out of the apartment yesterday. There's little kids screaming. So not true that none of the neighbors talk that loud. I can hear people's conversations too. Like, grow up. Hopefully you can curtail these excessive noises so that we don't have we don't have to have conflict. I should be able to enjoy living in my unit without your inconsiderate behavior, which is severely degrades my quality of life.
Damn, dude, this guy hit you with the chat GPT on this.
I was gonna say that sounds like
Height of hypocrisy is beautiful.
yeah.
dude.
Starting off with some alliteration. I mean, that's just this letter's going in a museum. What was life like in the 2020s?
Yeah.
It's like very poetic.
Madame,
yeah, he got
ma'am, my unit life has become unbearable.
I mean, the fact that this guy can write like that about this is terrifying.
He's winning though now.
You should
he's
send him a
not.
letter back saying that like this is the most beautifully written thing you've ever read, and you're like a lit agent or manager, and you like to represent him and ask him to like write a book.
Yeah.
Act like you discovered him.
Yeah.
Tell him your place is haunted.
You know what's crazy is yesterday, that's actually really good. Because yesterday he started
Yeah, the
banging.
ghost beats the shit out of me every night. I'm sorry. I've been trying to keep it down because I know you're trying to sleep, but the ghost is like super scary. It's actually my grandma.
My roommate's fucking a ghost right now. He's always over.
Yesterday he started banging when my roommate was upstairs in her bed not moving. So he's clearly delusional.
Yeah, he's
How old is
crazy.
he?
We don't know, but he's like
And
in
him-
his like 40s or something.
Oh.
Benjamin Button
Short little
situation.
Asian man.
You what?
Benjamin Button situation.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I suspected that.
Ben Button.
Ben Button.
You might know
BB.
better.
I think that what I would do genuinely is start wasting his time. Like, tell ChatGPT, type in the letter you wrote, the letter he wrote. Tell ChatGPT to type out a 15-page
Novel.
letter addressing it. And you don't have to do any work, and he'll read the whole thing.
Here's what I would do.
Pretty good.
This is all he's doing. This is just like Dan's roommate. This is the only thing going on in that guy's life.
I got a good solution for this. Find out everything you can about him. Find out where his mom lives. If his parents are divorced, find out where his dad
They
lives.
probably live below Emily's feet.
They could. Grandma, sister, brother, and then every time he bangs on the door, you print out all the pictures of their front doors, of the front of their houses, and you just slide one in every time he bangs. Mom today. Bangs again, dad's house. Bangs again, grandma's house.
I literally have fantasies about like just keying his car.
But you're better than that.
No, I am. And that's why we haven't answered. I don't think we are going to. It's like we are not stomping. He just thinks we are because of the loud. I would never stomp. But he think like there are going to be times where like we have to bring a suitcase up or down the stairs, that there's going to be a little excessive noise, but we would never do it at like a crazy time in the night. And we're not I'm not awake to run the dishwasher or the laundry after 11 p.m. Like, we don't do that. So I think he's just like actually delusional, and like so much of me wants to like explain that to him, but I just want to let him fucking
Tell him you're usually
It's like, is it
zanned
even
out by
worth
8
it?
p.m.
Also, I want to be like, I'm hard of hearing, so yeah, I talk loud. Like, you don't know who we are.
You should put a walkie-talkie in his apartment, and you have the other one, and then you just act like his house is haunted.
I think you're more of a Halloween guy than you're giving yourself credit for.
I got bit.
Sounds like
I get bit by the bug.
Do you guys want to do your crackers?
Yeah, hold on. This two things. Did you hear the earthquake yesterday? Feel the earthquake?
When was it?
Were you didn't feel it? I felt so lucky.
On Sunday?
I guess it was Sunday actually.
Where were you?
Were you in town Sunday?
I was in town Sunday.
Marina Del Rey.
No, I didn't feel it.
I feel like I've missed the last 10 earthquakes, so I was just excited to feel the last one. It was a big boy too. It was a 4.
Whoa. How'd I miss it?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That was the first one I haven't felt. I was at the farmer's market.
Oh.
Which farmer's market?
Brentwood. It's my favorite one. I go like almost every Sunday.
All right, let's do our crackers. We have a segment where we look at people who we deem are crackers. And it's in a celebration of them.
Okay.
They're not always white.
Oh.
Liam, do you have one?
So what constitutes a cracker?
They
then?
just acting like
Find
one.
it.
You act like a cracker, you're going to get called a
You
cracker.
get called a cracker. Cracker of the week. Cracker of the week.
Cracker's making a comeback, I'll tell you that.
I will tell you. Liam. All good. Whenever you're off your phone, we'll get back
Sorry.
to the pod.
Oh, I love this guy. This guy spits
No worries,
bars.
brother.
Oh, every time Liam does that, it just like ruins.
I know. Liam always does. He goes,
Well, I've seen them.
yeah,
pick ones-
Yeah,
pick
you
better ones
pretend.
I
Yeah,
haven't
you
seen.
pretend you haven't.
Yeah, we're on a show. You can pretend.
Who is this
You
guy?
can act, can't you?
I've never seen this guy before in my life.
Thank you, Dan. That is exactly what you should have done, Liam.
Bay Area native.
What?
It's from the Bay Area.
Hashtag goodbye sticky rice. Can't wait for this.
First of all, motherfuckers couldn't nary beat me. Know how I know? I can barely beat me. Pretty as I am, witty as I am, some can't embrace what ethnicity I am. Not everybody ready to mentally expand and get beyond whatever barrier they in. Got called racial slurs every day from the age of 4 till I was of age to pour that creme liqueur. By then my spirit was scraped and sore. I thought pain was the cure for what I wasn't getting, and the pain I endured. Saw pops was a given, he ain't speak the language. Mom's problematic, unks in the streets active. I was caregiver, peacemaker, therapist of the family. A lot for anyone, let alone a 10-year-old. That's why showbiz.
What a voice.
I like it.
He's the best. dude.
Sultry.
Oh, no, it's great. This is a celebration of crackers.
I like this guy a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the next
That's
one.
a smooth cracker.
That is a smooth cracker. That's a Ritz right there.
That's a ridgeless cracker.
This is my real cracker. It's a guy at some sort of zoo, animal enclosure. He's about to sit on the back of. Dad, is that a croc or an alligator?
That'd be a
think
croc.
it-
I think it's a croc. Look how pointy its nostril is.
I think it might be an alligator.
Or
How
no.
thick it is?
No, because alligators have more rounded faces. It's a very pointy
I think
face.
it's a croc.
That's a croc. That's a saltwater croc.
All right. So he's walking over and he's going to tame this boy. Liam's looking straight at his phone.
Dude, I'm trying to find
Hasn't
my
looked up
fucking
at the
cracker.
TV in the last 5 minutes. Hit it, Emily. Turn that volume up. All right. He's riding the croc.
All right, he's got a 60 centimeter bike area. He's got a 65 centimeter.
Uh-oh. Another croc's coming in. Gets antsy.
Oh!
Yo! A warning bite from a croc. Go back one more.
It's just funny to watch the crocodile or the alligator. I don't know.
It's a crocodile.
Like just smile. It looks like he's just smiling after he did like rips.
He's
him.
happy.
He's got all them teeth.
The best part of the video to me, and go back just 5 seconds, Emily, is everyone is so stunned. No one is willing to help. No one says anything. Just, I want everyone to listen to how silent it is. There's a ton of people watching.
Yeah, no one.
People are just like, well, do something. Next.
Can I say something? That actually looked like a love bite to me.
Yeah, it didn't seem that bad. I mean, that's a well-fed gator. He's not going to fucking.
It's a warning.
It's a well-fed croc. Yeah. You know, he has nothing to gain from eating this gentleman. This gentleman probably feeds him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's like, hey, buddy, if you're going to get that close, you're going to get nipped.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
I would say if you're riding him like a horse, you are Will Angus's crack.
The crocodile's like, hey, wrong animal, bud.
Classic.
That's incredible.
I just got carnied, bro.
You got carnied so hard.
There's this
Cut
video
it.
of a guy confronting his son's bully at his high school, and he's like backing down this kid, and he's talking to him, and someone comes up behind the dad, and he's wearing like and gym shorts down to his ankles, and the kid just pants him, and the dad wasn't wearing any underwear. So he just sees his ass and balls. Dude, the fucking account deleted it, so I'm trying to find it again.
What was his piece like?
When did it? Is it one of those?
You couldn't see it, unfortunately.
Wait, maybe here.
2 days ago.
Is
this it?
Yeah. This is it.
Okay, go full screen.
Yeah, this is it.
I mean,
some credit.
Thank you, Finder.
For once.
Good work.
Think you're fucking cool, bud? You think you're fucking cool? You wanna fucking pick on some more kids? No, you wanna pick on some more kids? You think it's fucking funny?
Poor kid in the red shoes.
I know. I feel so bad for him.
Got that on video?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that really bums me out on like 10 different levels. I mean, like, you just made his son's life 1,000 times worse.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Because his dad had no ass.
Yeah. He's not thinking all, dude. Your dad's thinking all are wrong.
Dude, your dad has no ass.
Got one of them long backs.
Dude, your dad shaves his pubes. What the fuck?
Your dad had a hairless asshole.
Yeah, dude.
Your dad bleaches his asshole.
He should have finished what he had to say before he reached for his pants.
Yeah.
You think this is going to work on me?
You just saved me the time, boy. This was my next move.
Well, I guess we'll skip to this step.
Yeah.
All right, you win, I guess.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're
Wow,
welcome.
that was fun. Thank you for sharing that, Liam.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it.
In mine,
What was yours again?
I had the...
Woo! Oh, yours was a crocodile one. That was great. I love that one too. I like them both.
Hard to
Especially Liam's.
Well, can I do a character for you guys?
Yeah, can I also do one?
Mm-hmm.
We should do something unprecedented. We should do our characters at the same time. Just
How would
to
that
save
work?
time. We won't know till we try.
Whoa.
Do you want to go? Would you like to go first? Lead us off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I wrote the name down somewhere. Hold on. For some reason, I'm getting like 1 million ESPN notifications a day. You guys has this been happening to y'all?
No, I'm more like a book guy.
No, I just like don't use ESPN. I've never get
I
notifications.
get X
from them.
videos notifications when my new girls drop.
I get notifications like when someone's writing a new book.
They're like, yo, shit. I'm trying to think of.
Trying to think of like an author.
I'm trying to think of like a good porn
Oh,
channel.
RedTube.
Liam's
Oh
acting
my
like he doesn't
God!
know.
I thought I
No,
wrote down.
I'm trying to think of more specific ones.
Oh.
I thought I wrote
That's all
down. I was like so confident I had a good character, and I didn't really check it till now.
Let's let it fly.
Okay, I'm Mr. Book. Ooh, that's my name.
Whoa.
We're firefighters. I'm new.
Okay.
It's my first one, and your house is on fire.
My warehouse.
Yeah, your house is on fire.
Okay.
All right, and we're coming up. Okay.
Help! My house is
Kinda,
on fire.
Kinda nervous. Hold on, ma'am. Relax. Okay. What do we do, guys?
Put out the fire. Let's grab the hose and do this thing.
Okay, yeah.
My house.
Let's do it. Hey! I know.
Can you get my dog?
Okay. What do? Do I just go to the fire hydrant first?
you get my
No-
dog?
Hey! This is a job for me.
Can you get my dog?
You can
please?
talk
He's
to me like a
inside.
real person.
Can you?
Mr. Book, you have to go get her dog.
Yeah, where's
Please,
the-
my dog's
okay.
inside. My dog's inside.
Where's the fire?
Inside. My dog's inside, and the house is on fire.
Mr. Book, grab the hose, Mr. Worm.
Wait. Okay.
Please
the fire.
get Mr. Scruffles, please.
Hold on. Where's the fire? I don't see it.
It's everywhere.
No, I know it's in the building though. Where?
Inside, my dog is inside. That's where you need to go and get my dog.
Wait.
Mr. Book, here's the hose.
That's the fire.
Please.
Mr. Book, please.
Please.
Hold on.
This is a good starter house for you to
Please
learn.
get Mr. Scruffles.
Wait, I'm so
please.
sorry.
The water pressure's about to come.
I thought.
All right.
Hey,
Point it.
The roof is caving in.
I thought it was gonna be something completely different.
like the
fire? I thought we called that something different. I thought it was gonna be like a big bug or something.
No, that's not. No, there's no big bug.
Holy shit.
Please get my dog.
Hey, lady! Holy fuck! You're not paying us, okay? Let us do our job.
This is your job. You are getting paid.
No,
She
this is a
technically
gig.
is.
This is more of a gig for me.
She's a taxpayer. She is paid.
She is paying. Yeah, you are getting paid. This is your job.
The fire is the bug.
It was started by a giant bug, a giant cockroach.
If it's better for you to think of it as a bug, you just have to point the hose at it and shoot.
I gotta call my agent.
Your agent. Your fire agent.
He didn't fill me in on any of this shit.
You're an actor.
I'm sorry. No, he just books me gigs like this.
Gigs like what? Like putting out
Like
fires?
odd jobs, like building furniture, hunting big bugs.
This woman's dog is 100% dead.
Less. All right, turn on the hose.
It's on.
It's on.
Been on. The water's been coming out. Don't.
Don't look at yourself.
All right, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to find the fire.
Can you get my dog?
Bitch, it's cooked. It's gone.
How do you know?
Okay, so what do I do now?
All right, well, the house is collapsing. So I would just start shooting.
Do I go in there and find it?
Sir, can you get
if
my
I'm-
dog?
You know what?
This is
You know
a good
what?
time for Mr. Book to learn.
You know what? It's probably going to rain soon. We should just hold off.
I did actually check the weather app. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
It's cloudy right now.
And the dog's dead.
And
Dog's
then
100%.
once the fire comes out, then we'll beat it to death.
The dog?
the fire.
Oh, the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
And I haven't heard the woman in like 30 seconds, so she's probably dead too.
All right.
I'm willing to overlook this.
Arby's?
I got to call my agent first.
Call him on the way.
Yeah.
Call him on the way. All right. I have nothing else.
That's great. That was awesome.
That's it.
That was awesome.
The funniest is Will yesterday being like, I have a really good character for everyone tomorrow.
Yeah,
It was one of those you wake up, you write it down, and you go, well, that's $5 million right there.
$5 million.
Mr.
Also,
Book saves the
didn't
day.
you have a similar one once where my house was on fire?
Yeah.
Yes, but that one was not as funny or creative.
It was.
And mine kind of had. Mine kind of had an act 1, act 2. Actually, mine kind of was like a 5-act play. Whereas Liam's was like, oh, I have this little joke I'll keep hammering the whole time that won't go anywhere.
Mine was.
Whereas mine was more kind of morphed into something that you didn't really expect
Mine was
from act 1.
exactly the same. Husband and wife run out of the house.
There was no husband in this one.
They're begging the
Oh,
fireman.
and then Chet was like,
He was like, "Don't, because I want my mother-in-law to die. I want my mother-in-law to burn to ashes."
And then you just hammer that joke the whole character.
Mm-hmm.
Where's mine mine's kind of like, oh, we're going on this journey.
There's
Okay.
character development.
There's a lot of different doors we could go through. There's a lot of different paths we could take. There's a lot of different themes to explore. There's a lot of different motifs we're exploring.
It was topical.
It's very topical. It's kind of a political commentary, whereas yours is just like, oh, let me just like keep mashing the button over and over until the character just kind of stops and dies and kind of like.
And you hit the fire is a bug. You hit
Yes.
It might rain. You hit I don't know how
Arby's.
I don't know how the hose works, and I got to call my agent. So
That's 5 acts right there.
It had it all.
that's a play. That's more of a play than a film.
And I had a stacked cast.
Have you thought about doing Fringe, like the Fringe Fest?
We were talking about it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like, I think there was a time when we would have wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But now it's like, what's that really going to do for us?
Well, like, I'm talking this, you know.
Is it gonna build me a time machine and get me cast on a season 1 of Frasier?
Fuck.
Right. You know, then what's the point?
Well, I mean, I don't know. This felt like you've seen Baby Reindeer?
Yes.
This felt like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And I'm the fat girl, or who's the fat girl?
No. You could be.
I don't want to point, but I know who it is. And I think we can all just agree.
It's me. All right, well, I got one.
We probably don't need to.
Yeah, we probably should.
Mine was kind of a 2 for 1.
I also have a quick question.
Actually, kind of a 5 for 1.
As we workshop characters in the future, I have a quick question. So, in instance,
Whatever your question is, use my character as a template.
okay, perfect. No, I was just wondering, like, in my position, obviously, I'm freaking out about a fire, and I could have totally freaked out more. But like, I'm just wondering, in that instance, like, should I shut my mouth a little bit more, or like what?
You do whatever you feels right.
I think you nailed it.
But sometimes I do that, and it don't work out very well.
I thought you did great.
You tried your best. Hey, that's what you do. You try your best. That's all that matters. All right. Your gator, your croc.
From the video.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, you could be Croc.
I'm Wave, and you guys are my friends. You're coming over to hang out, and you notice that my Christmas tree is still up.
Okay. What month is it?
It's now. It's March.
Okay.
Yo, Gator Croc, thanks for coming over, guys.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
What's up, Wave?
How's it going, dude? No,
Whoa. Brother. We're still doing this?
What?
Big Christmas tree? Little late.
Haven't opened your presents yet? I mean,
Is there one for me?
this is, you want me to read? Okay. Do you think you're fucking better than me? Seriously? Do you think your life has more value than mine? This is, okay. You think that because it's March and I haven't taken my Christmas tree down yet, you could walk into my home and treat me like a low-life trash piece of shit? All of a sudden, you have a green light to make me feel unimportant? You just fucked my life up. I hope it was worth it because you just fucked up my whole life. And for the record, pal, what I'm doing is 0 legal. Okay, don't start with 0.
What does that mean?
1, not hurting anyone. 2, none of your business. Just F off, man. F off out of my I think this is supposed to say apartment.
What does it say?
It's APARNTMINT. It's not important. I think it's important. Yeah.
Apartment.
It's apartment. Smug bastard. Wipe that fucking smile off your face. Smug bastard. Here, take these. They are bear themed coasters. I saw them at Target and thought of you, so I bought them. My gift to you, Chief. Well, Wave, that's thank you for the coasters.
Okay. I have a lot of questions. Should I read this first? I should read this first. Can you speak?
Okay.
Too sad.
Yo, let's kill this bitch and steal his bones. Also, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is overrated IMO. And that was it.
Okay.
When it's April, are you going to have to rewrite it? This is I have a lot of questions, but we're starting with March here, and I notice it just became March.
Yeah, we're gonna swing into April before you know what.
Do you have one for February? Wave?
When'd you get the coasters?
Other day.
Okay. So you wrote this before we came over.
How recently? Because I noticed some of the ink smudging a little, which means you printed it about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You anticipated this? How long did it take you to type it up, to think of it?
It was just in my apartment. It's taking
The letter was just in your apartment? Is that what you said? Are you saying the letter was already there, or did I mishear you?
What if?
Have you been doing this to everybody who visits? Is this was this for me specifically, or is this something you give to everybody? Is this how you feel?
But take his time. It's a big day for him.
Yeah. It's March. Yeah.
You guys owe me 6 bags of beef jerky each.
How do you figure that number?
Tree told me.
The tree told you.
Tree's talking to you.
Okay. Do you want to trade?
All right, yeah, I'll trade
I'm gonna
with
look
you.
for clues.
Yeah, you look for
'Cause
clues.
something's happening.
It feels like it's related to Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh shit! You were supposed to read that. You were supposed to read that one.
Okay,
We're doing that now.
That was for you. Sorry.
Do I get the coasters as well?
No, could you just read that? Because I want to make sure it hits your head.
I'm reading it now.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Out loud, so I can hear it too.
You want me to read the whole thing again?
Yeah, out loud.
Do you think you're fucking better than me? Seriously, do you think your life has more value than mine? That's because it's March and I haven't taken my Christmas tree down yet. You can walk into my...
Slow down. Let it soak in.
I soaked it in the first
Soak it
time.
in again.
This is what I'm doing is checking off a box by reading it for you. And I'm just going to get through this part.
Here, I'll put my fingers in front of it so it slows you down. It's hard to read.
Okay. Yeah, it's much harder. Okay. I guess I don't really know what you want us to do. I read the letter. I just mean, now what do we do?
And when you say let's kill this bitch, now we're talking about him. Okay.
Yo.
Yo.
Let's kill this bitch, take his bones.
Okay. So we'll kill him, is what you want. You want to kill our
I
friend.
have a magnet that can take his bones right out of his body.
A bone magnet.
Yeah, leave him alive too.
Okay.
Honestly, I defer to you if you want to
Yeah,
do that or
the
not.
bone magnet. I'm torn. I'm curious how the bone magnet works.
I'll show you.
I would like to not kill Croc.
Well,
Good
that's
memory.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice,
One
nice
of
callback.
my best friends, Croc.
That's it.
That was great.
It's so
I do-
funny in the middle of the skit, you just saying their names. And you're like, come on, wave.
I do like starting with 0 when you're listing.
Zero is great.
It's a really nice touch.
Apartment.
Apartment was nice.
What I'm doing is 0.
Zero. You don't start with 0.
It's -1.
You don't list at 0.
It's -1.
Why are we starting at -1?
And you bolded apartment.
Apartment, yeah.
It's nice.
Thanks, man.
How about you keep this?
I would love to keep
That's a
this.
memory from our pod.
Thank you, guys. Gotta keep both?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
thank
freaking
you.
show.
Thank you
Whoa.
unless you have a character, which we stopped asking people to bring characters a year ago because it's like doing homework for a pod. So
I have a dumb thing. It's really dumb.
can it be? Is it dumber than Mr. Book?
I hope so. All right. I'm going. You guys are TSA, and I'm trying to bring my samurai sword through security.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, just come through and raise your arms. Oh, yeah, you need to put that, whatever's on your slung around your back, you need to put that.
Is that a sword? Yeah, you can't bring a sword through TSA.
Well, why not?
It's a weapon.
Okay, well, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, what?
You wouldn't know what to do with it. If I gave it to you, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
We're going to throw it out.
What?
Give it to someone.
Who trained you?
No one.
We're
That's
saying
my point. If I gave it to you, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
you can't bring that on the plane.
Well, why not?
It's a weapon. It's dangerous.
Exactly. A lot of people bring weapons on planes, and this is to defend myself.
Nobody.
No one brings weapons on.
How did 9/11 happen?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You let me keep this? I bet I could take out everyone in 30 seconds.
We wouldn't
What
want
size plane are you on?
A big one.
In 30 seconds?
Yeah.
How would you do it?
With the sword?
that. Where are you flying?
Okay.
It would.
Stupid question.
Yeah. Dumb question. It's okay. You're just TSA.
Where are you flying?
Huh?
Where are you going?
Oh, my parents' house.
Where's that?
It's why would I tell you?
Why would you?
So you try to trick
Why are
me.
you bringing a
You
sword?
try to trick me.
Why are you bringing a sword to your
You
parents'
try to
house?
trick me because I always travel with the sword because you guys don't let me bring the gun anymore.
He's got an answer for everything.
Yeah.
Can I sidebar with you for a second?
Yeah. Time out. Can you wait right there?
I'll wait right here,
You're
but
not
I'm
a-
keeping the sword.
You're not in a big rush?
No.
When's your flight take off?
I got here like 4 hours early.
Okay, cool. Because this happens every time.
No. There's just a Jamba Juice that I like to go to.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
We're not getting the sword.
This guy's the real deal.
We're not getting the sword.
I feel like if I go for that sword, he's gonna
take the hand.
slice it off, and we aren't even gonna see it.
You're gonna be Anakin.
We're just gonna have two stubs.
Anakin, Luke. We got two hands between us. Then what? Then we're at his mercy. Now we're his slave.
We gotta work out a deal with this guy
Here, I got a deal.
because I think we've been testing his patience, and now I'm scared to walk back there.
You ever seen The Town?
No.
There's a scene in The Town where the cop looks the other way to save his life. Let's make eye contact with him, and then let's look in this direction until he's gone.
Okay.
Trust me on this one. All right. Well,
Sorry, you can't take the sword on.
I have pre-check. Oh. Thank you, guys. So I can bring the sword or not?
What?
So I can bring the sword or not?
No, don't tell us.
Oh,
just
okay, sorry.
gave you window. Ready? All right. You can't
Okay.
bring the sword.
Can't bring the sword, okay?
Well, my boarding pass is on the sword.
Duh, you can't bring it.
Get the fuck through.
These guys said I couldn't bring the sword.
Oh my god.
So wait, are you saying I could bring this?
Yes, you can bring the sword. Go through. You didn't move. You just fake stepped in place. Did you get nervous?
I'm afraid to bring the sword through security.
Why?
Because you guys said I couldn't. You guys have to say I could bring it.
You can bring it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Was that so hard?
Ready?
Yes.
I feel like I forced you
God.
guys to
No.
let me bring the sword.
Yeah, you did.
That's exactly what
You
happened.
threatened us.
You guys are
with the
supposed to
sword.
think it's cool.
It's sick. It's very cool.
Okay.
When did I say it's
One
not
second.
cool?
You're good. All right, sorry. Go on.
That's all I have.
I loved it.
I like that a lot.
I loved it.
great.
fun.
Dude, that's great.
You wouldn't know how to use it.
Who trains you? What are you worried about?
What makes you think you're more qualified than me?
Oh, that rules.
Dan, before you get out of here, what should I do? What's one thing I should do in Tampa this weekend?
Dude, you should not get COVID at a strip club. 100%. But you could visit my parents, though.
Oh, how are they? I could wear a disguise and make them think I'm you. I'm pretty confident.
It would take a lot of work. Yeah. A lot of work. And I mean that as a compliment. Damn, what's a good thing? Busch Gardens, pretty fun.
that?
Oh, you can get a Cuban sandwich.
Ooh, all right.
Go to Ybor. Hang out in Ybor. See some crazy shit.
Ebor?
You ever been to Ybor?
Sounds like a rebel moon in Star Wars.
like that. Ybor is like, it's like Bourbon Street. Like you've seen the movie Annihilation?
Mm-hmm.
I read.
It's based on a book.
Oh,
I don't read books.
Oh,
your skin's over on Dan's now.
I just,
Yeah.
I don't read books. I just constantly read. I'm like, okay, Ricky.
hey guys, I'm wearing
Friday
Will's
beers.
skin.
What?
I'm wearing your skin.
It's really loose on you.
It's really because you're so fat, and I've taken care of myself.
Turn into cartilage. Turn back.
Go to Ybor. It's like Bourbon Street, and like a weird fever. It's like somehow more crazy. There's like big snakes and people get run over by horses, and yeah, it's fun. There's some cool bars there and some good food around there. The Columbia, good little Cuban spot. And yeah,
How far is Busch Gardens from Tampa?
it's like in Tampa's like super.
That's where you should
kind
go.
of spread
Liam.
out.
It's sick. I've been there.
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens pretty cool. You can see some tigers.
If you like roller coasters.
I freaking love him.
I get motion sickness, so I didn't recommend it because of that.
Is Tampa the exact same as Tampa Bay? Or is Tampa Bay?
No. Wait, it was a joke, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Are they different cities, or is Tampa Bay a part of Tampa?
I think it's like kind of like the same. Like Tampa Bay is like the Bay, but like Tampa's like
You know what Bay is?
Bay.
The Riverwalk's pretty. Go check out the Riverwalk.
He's not going to do any of this. He's going to sit in his hotel room.
Why'd you ask me then?
No, I am going to go do this. I'm like Louis on the road, dude. I walk around in my big jacket and I just like play jazz.
That's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
What else
Jack
do you
off
do?
in front of my openers.
Oh, well, nice. Yeah. Love to open for you someday.
It's a blast.
I bet. Hey.
It is the same, Will.
It says essentially 0, which makes me think that it's not completely the same.
Got it. Well, I can't wait for my shows at Side Splitters. My show at Side Splitters.
Side Splitters is very fun. Gonna have a good time.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Dan, where can they find you?
Yeah, what you got anything interesting going on?
Would love check out Run Club, my web series that I created on YouTube.
Check out the link in the description for it.
Wow, thank you. I would like to dispel a rumor that I started here yesterday.
Okay.
I said on the Playdate pod that I said that Lawler, Jack Lawler, an employee here, kicked me out of his home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Will and Rusty might have taken that literally.
They probably did.
They might have. They've started many rumors about us on their pod, so I like it.
I would like to come out and say that he was a fantastic host, and so was his wife.
Where are you at now, Dodenhoff's?
Yeah.
You're in the Dodenhoff.
I got
Dojo.
Dodenhoff Castle.
The Dodenhoff Dojo.
It's pretty fun. He made me tacos last night.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. He's actually pretty good chef.
He is.
Pretty good. Yeah.
He's got that cool basketball court, too. You guys hooping?
He didn't show me that.
Go out back. You guys can hoop.
All right. I'm down.
He's not going to show you that.
No, I just probably won't. Yeah. He's just kind of told me to, like, go to my room.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very cold there last night.
Would you expect if you...
Where were you sleeping, in the garage?
I felt like I was sleeping in the garage. I was on an air mattress. They set up an air mattress, which was nice, but the temperature wasn't to my liking.
Florida boy.
No, yeah. So that's
you got soft, dude, in New York. You
got real soft.
That city living, those city hands.
I'm pampered. I'm spoiled. But yeah, check out Run Club, the show. It's on YouTube. That's it. And then follow me on the social media.
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. What is it now? X.
What's it now? X?
I can't remember what they're calling it anymore.
I can't keep up.
Emily, where can people find you?
On The Bachelor.
Train station.
Outside Dan's apartment. Giving
No
the guy
wheelchair.
one arm little kisses, little butterfly kisses for crack.
I'm actually with the one arm.
He does seem like a nice guy. I feel bad making him the butt of the joke. His friends seem like pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're really his friends.
I don't know if
from,
they're his
from
friends
the
either.
stories you've told.
Yeah, they're just kind of in it together.
He's the main character.
He does feel like the main character. He's the most recognizable. Well, if you visit, we can,
We won't.
Okay.
We
It's kind of an empty
You're gonna
gesture.
see
No,
me-
I just wanted to nip that in the bud, but that's not happening.
We're not coming.
That's not happening.
Okay. But I have like some space. Like you guys could take my bed.
Can't take a shower, though.
Can't not take a shower. A dry shower. Dry shampoo.
Dry shampoo.
Dry soap.
Just do dude wipes in the fucking...
Rubbing dude wipes through your hair, squeezing all the juice out, and just styling
You're somehow
your hair with it.
dirtier than you were before.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. And Dan, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
I'm sorry for being late.
I'm not.
I don't forgive you.
I was in my car outside for 20 minutes.
I was outside in the rain.
I saw you walking.
Oh, you did?
I was driving behind you.
Oh, it looks like Dan.
Kill.